Hey class, Dr. Jaggers here with your weekly update. So now we are nearing the end of the first set of chapters for this class, Module 1 to be exact. And do not forget that by Sunday night, you have both a quiz and an exam due no later than 11:59 p.m. Sunday night, which is when it has to be completed by. So make sure you give yourself enough time to be able to sit down and take the exam in an adequate amount of time before midnight Sunday night. And also make sure that you take the time to complete the Respondus compatibility test, which I know about half of you already have. Fantastic. Thank you. And I know that some of you have reached out to me regarding compatibility issues. So if you haven't done that yet, you might want to make sure you do that before you actually try to take the exam, because that will let you know whether or not the computer that you plan to use is going to be compatible with the Respondus lockdown browser, which you need to make sure that you're using that when you're taking the exam, because it's going to be capturing your webcam and microphone just as a way to deter any potential cheating on the exam. So it is not going to be open note or open book. So make sure that you have all of your notes and books put away before you take the exam. As for the quiz, that's up to you. If you want to use your notes, that's perfectly fine. However, you do have 2 attempts on that quiz. So I would strongly encourage you to take the quiz the first time without any notes after you've studied, as a way to measure your level of knowledge with the content you can expect to see on the exam. So if there's any questions that you miss on the quiz, you might want to go back and freshen up on that material specifically. And then on the second attempt, feel free to use your notes any way you wish, mainly to get that perfect score on the quiz, because I try to use them for this class as a way to help the students and not hurt them when it comes to your overall grade. So the quiz is worth 25 points, and then the exam is going to be worth 100 points. And there are some additional bonus point questions in there as well. So I believe it's out of a total of 109 or 110 that you can potentially earn. But anything over 100 is just going to be additional bonus points. The other thing I want to bring to your attention is for those of you that have completed the exam and are ready to get started on the next module and the next set of chapters, I have already posted the PowerPoints for Module 2, and you also have access to the chapter assignments for Module 2. The Chapter 5 recorded lectures are now available, and I'll be getting the Chapter 7 as well as the other 2 chapters for that module put together and posted at least by early next week, if not in the next couple of days. So you can check out those as well whenever you get a chance if you want to get started early on the next module. Other than that, let me know if you have any questions or if you have any issues with the Respondus lockdown browser. Please do not wait until Sunday night to do that compatibility test and then email me at a random time, Sunday night, letting me know that you are having issues. Chances are I might not get back to you right away, especially if it's after 8 or 9 o'clock. So I'll be doing my best to keep an eye on my emails this weekend, but there's no guarantee that I'll get back to you before those are actually due. So if you have any issues, let me know as soon as possible instead of waiting until the last minute. And so that way we can work out an alternative way for you to either take the exam or a computer that you might be able to use other than your own, if you have access to one or if there's one on campus. So again, do the compatibility test as soon as possible, just so you know your computer works with Respondus, and then let me know if you have any issues. That way we can get that corrected. And just don't forget, the exam is due at 11:59 p.m. Sunday night, along with the quiz, the first quiz. If you have any questions, let me know. Enjoy the rest of your week and your weekend, and I will be in touch next week.